Some people think a soundbar and a 55-inch TV is home theater. And they add a sub in there, woohoo, they're there. But if you have someone that's investing $50, $60, $70,000 and it doesn't end up with a good result, then why do it? In the AV industry, people don't really believe you at face value. You almost have to prove it to them by putting a Kaleidescape, right, with a really good amplifier and a really good video reproduction system and say, now listen to this. Now let's A and B the exact same thing on streaming. It is night and day in terms of both audio and video because, everything's compressed. And when you could see that much of a difference, then it was a no-brainer. It wasn't really about the money anymore. It was like, well, why would I do all this and only have part of the experience? Kaleidescape was a game changer for me and my clients. I got started in this field a lifetime ago. I hobbied with this in my spare time all through high school and college. Got my first job with General Motors and was a GM engineer for 15 years while toying with home automation in the background. What I did for General Motors is local area networking and robotics. And at the same time, I was modeling these kinds of things for consumer electronics in my own home. That was what I did as a hobby and as a passion. And then decided to step out of the corporate world and do this professionally. Eventually, I ended up starting Boca Tech and Automation in 2003. And we've been going strong since then. To be quite honest, the first dedicated cinema I did was for myself, before I was even in the industry. When I got our first big break, it started out with building the screening room on a little grander scale. Over a period of time, we refined that and actually ended up doing hundreds of theaters over a 15-year period. The very first system that I did that I would say was the aha moment, you start getting a feel for what high-end audio is, and then you start realizing this is what you're missing. I had always been interested in multi-channel audio. Now we've got Dolby Atmos. You can really feel and hear this position of an object moving all around you in 3D space. And then the same thing with video. If you want the high quality playback to match your high quality video and audio gear, there is no better source for 4K HDR content than Kaleidescape. If you get up and go to a commercial theater, you're going to drop $50. With Kaleidescape, you get to keep the movie at the end. Now we've got the rental option too. And when you hear and see the clarity and the quality and the ease of use, lighting control, shading control, home automation, and the whole thing comes alive in what I would call luxury AV. Once you experience these finer things, well, then you want to have that experience in your home. And Kaleidescape is the go-to product to do that.